Hello, I am Izzy Linguini. Welcome back to the Pearl of Kojada. We are getting closer to finding the fabled pearl. So just slide on down, we'll hit a second slope, so you'll want to twist in the air to slide backwards, because as we can see we're going to be pursued by some boulders, so this lets us grab the edge and then the boulders can fly straight over the top. So go ahead and pull this lever, the area where the boulders continue down to, there's nothing there except death. So we've just opened up this doorway with the lever, so enter on in. I will just come into the corner just for a med pack. Okay, continue. There's a snake in the grass. I know I have my Desert Eagle equipped, so I'll just swap over to pistols. Did I get it? Yes, I did. So don't forget, the snakes are poisonous, so do be careful of them. And then we get another notepad update. So again, I will just show you the page, but I will not read it out. So if you want to read it, you'll have to pause. Okay, so straight down and we can see the area that was in the pictures of the notepad. So you can drop into the water, you'll have to just swim out again just to this location where I am here. But we'll have to hop our way across. So half tile jumps are the best way to do this. And last jump, you can't go around the corner because a current pushes you away, so this is the way to go. So entering this way, there's a tight rope. Let me just have a quick save. Just because I hate tight ropes, but this one's actually not nearly as bad as some of the ones I've encountered before. You don't wobble so much, but you see on the left hand side there is a gap in the ledge that you can use to shimmy across if you happen to not want to use the tight rope. And when you're bored a bit, just jump off. Okay, and we have reached this lever. Awesome stuff. That has opened the gate down in the water. I did not point it out, but you may have spotted it as I was showing you where to climb out so we can enter. Here it is. Okay, and entering a new area. So we see two receptacles there, so this level is very much like the latter half of the previous level. We're going to have to find two stone discs in order to open up that door. Okay, so just climb out here. We did have another notepad entry. And we'll have to hop just over to here, and I will also grab a secret. So up to here, if you want the secret, you can jump into an opening over there. So you kind of have to veer with this jump. There we go. And then follow the path around. And just here, we're actually we're at the door that we were just shown in the flyby. We can't come through this way though, but if you went over that way first, you'll actually have a sneak preview of the medpack that you've missed. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Okay, back over to here. And there will be a snake in the grass. Okay, and some shotgun shells as well. Awesome stuff. And the next thing I'm going to do is come up to here. We can grab one of the stone discs from this direction, but be sure to leap across the floor there. This is full of spike traps. Okay, once you're safely around, just head on up this way, and what I'm going to do first is just line up for a secret. So just to the right, this is where the secret is, not that way. This way, I'm going to move this block out because we can go around to the other side of that second block and we'll be able to push that from the other side. So we've just made a gap there to push the other block from the other side. So that will be for later. So the actual way to go, if you're not bothered about secrets, grab the top of this column, shimmy all the way around, and there will be a ladder. So this is so Lara can get her footing, which will enable you to hop off. Like so. And then we can just go ahead, grab these monkey bars, and enter this opening that's high up on the wall. Awesome stuff. So running jump, hit the roof, shimmy all the way to the side, and on the last tile space behind you, it's kind of a leap of faith just there. You can hop into this gap so that you can then do a running jump to here. And there are going to be some bats. Whoa. So I do panic when there's bats, just because the ones in this game especially can take a lot of health off you. So not so bad, that's pretty okay. Okay, so entering the first puzzle room. Okay, so do be careful of the various spike traps that are on the floor. We want to get to the other side of the railings here. So to do that, we actually have to go up and around. There's a gap on top of the structure there. So we'll just need to climb up here. Then over to here. And just head on up and we'll be able to just jump on over to the opposite side. So we will have to jump back again. It's kind of a back and forth jump sequence just here. So this jump can actually really annoy me. Sometimes she doesn't grab. You don't want to be aiming for the slanted ceiling section because she will not grab. But sometimes if you're at too much of an angle just here, she'll not grab the ledge there. So it can be a little frustrating sometimes. Okay, so this is where we hop back across. So just up over here. And then here you are better off aiming for the slanted ceiling section, because that will stop you just overshooting and flying straight down into the gap here and taking damage. Right, so in this room there is a spike trap next to a pot, plus a medpack on the spike trap, so just leave that medpack alone for now. There is a second spike trap over here. We need to deactivate both spike traps. Once we push the pots inward, this trap door will open. So no, it won't. That's not what's gonna happen. Alright, firstly, just move this. So we are going to deactivate the spike traps so that we can push the pots. That is definitely what is happening. So I just wanted to be on this side. I was on the wrong side. So I can push this, and if I push it this way specifically, I can grab a secret. So we've opened up a shortcut into this room. And up in the ceiling, we have just a single pickup of shotgun shells. And then to get out of here, just run with a grab, you'll land straight onto the block. So you've probably already seen a lever in this room, so do be careful again of any spike traps. This lever just here is what's going to open the trapdoor just in front of me on the other side. This is what's going to open that trapdoor, and it's a very tight timer, so you will have to kind of accurately jump over that spike trap and then sort of turn and aim and not bump into the wall. So best of luck, this one can be quite tricky. Especially if you're trying to just not take damage whatsoever, but it's fine to take a bit of damage, that's okay. Dang it. So there is no room for any error whatsoever. Whoa, nearly got, dang it, grabbed by the spike trap. I was trying to grab the ladder there, that's why I kind of stopped and turned very precariously. I was very specific to try and grab the ladder, it didn't work out, so I did take damage, but it's fine. So this lever again opens up the trapdoor, so I nearly got hit by another spike trap, I kind of just clipped the corner of that. So down here there are these wedges that we need to shoot. So one just there, that deactivates that trap, and one on this side. Awesome stuff, and now we can head back up. So now we can just move both of those pots into place. We can now grab this medpack as well. So we're just pushing the pots into the wall off of the trigger tile. Technically, I guess it's off of the trigger tile, because it looks different, I suppose. I guess that's how it works. Nice, so that's the first stone disc in the bag. Alrighty, now we can get out of here. Okay, so just to get down safely, you can just hit the slope, slide on down. Before leaving, we can grab another secret. So this is not the blocks that I was pushing. I said that we can go around and push a block from the other side. This is not that block. Okay, so inside there are 2 pickups of shotgun shells. So you do get plenty of shotgun ammo. It's a shame I choose not to use the shotgun at all. In this game, I opt for the Desert Eagle for the sake of no meds. I kind of clipped the jump button there. I did not mean to jump. Okay, so to get out of here, grab this lip in the ledge. Hop back to the roof, and then we're just going to do a running jump to the opening. So just be sure to grab in the air so that she slides straight into the gap. And even though we were here before, a new snake has spawned. Nice. So now I'm going to head up to that secret that I moved the block out for. So I'm going to grab this edge. This side is sloped, but it's the other side that's flat that we can stand on. But the moment you do stand on that, you will spawn like 5 bats. So because I've said they can take off a lot of health, I'm going to be very frantically like rolling and dodging and just trying to jump out of the way and... Okay, that's fine. That wasn't so bad. Ooh. Okay, so once all the bats are gone, again, climb up to here. And then being very careful, it's better if you do a full running jump, not just a half tile running jump. Because then you get just that extra distance with a full running jump. But you want to be careful because you don't have much room before you're going to hit the slope behind you. And here we go, we can push this block because we moved the second one out of the way. And we can enter into here. Okay, and then you can just safely drop, whoops, straight on down. I wanted to grab the edge, but I'm okay. Alrighty, so next we're going to grab this ladder. This ladder does blend in very well, so it can be easy to miss. And this leads us up to the monkey bars that's going to get us across to the other side of the water. And we can see instantly, this is going to be where we're going to place the 2 stone discs once we found the second one. So once you're confident you're away from any sloped edges, just drop down and we're going to enter through here. So we actually have a lot to do to find the next disc. Okay, so I'm going to climb up to here. So behind this column there's a closed door, so I'm just climbing up to find the lever that's going to open that door. So I have just stepped on a trigger tile that's activated some spikes over the way. There is nothing you can do about that as far as I'm aware. There is no avoiding this tile. So just when you think the spikes are gonna pop up is when you want to hop off, and that gives you just enough time just to get off that tile safely. Okay, so that's opened the door, so we can hop on down and head on through now. Okay, being careful at the end, you might want to walk because we're actually above the water where we hopped over the stepping stones. You don't want to have to fall down and go back and do it all over again. Okay, hopping the gaps. There's 2 openings, but this one here leads down to a secret. Okay, that's all that's down here, just a medpack. Okay, so through this way, this is the main way you want to go. Our main objective here is just to get that gate open. So we'll have to come through to here to do that. Equipping my Desert Eagle because we have 2 wolves coming up, so they can do a lot of damage. Do have a notepad entry as well. Ooh. So this is kind of hinting at something interesting. It's not a secret though, but we will be exploring it anyway. Oh. Somehow I was not bit. I do not know how. I'm okay. So climbing up to here, we can grab flares, and this is the only way to climb on up, so we can actually just go ahead and grab this bridge. And there are bats, forgot about the bats. I wanted the pistols, but fine. It's okay. Okay, here we are looking for another stone disc. It's called an inlaid stone disc. So it's not the same as the previous discs we're looking for, it's just a specific item to be used here. So once we use it, the gate over there will open. So we have to look for this disc next. So I'm just going to grab this, pull it out twice, then I can reach an opening in the ceiling. Okay, come on through. And here is the interesting place. So as I say, this is not a secret. It's just for, well, a unique item that's not going to be used. We can use it. You'll see what I mean once we find it. So I just went ahead and picked up that medpack. And now let's explore this area. Okay, so what is this? We have this block with an arrow pointing up. Also on the other side, created by Max. So, just so you know. But what we can do here, we can climb up and just turn around on any edge, doesn't matter which one, but you can jump straight on up and grab a hold. Okay, so that is gonna be fun. So, through here we can see a closed gate and there's Lara's glasses. So that's what I mean by we're going to find a unique item. We're going to find Lara's glasses. We're going to open up that gate to get her glasses. So you can use the power of that up thrust just here as well to get up into here. And this bright tile on the ground puts you to full health, but I will not be using it. But if you do need it, it's there. So there's a few of these tiles as well in here. So just using that to get up to here. And then straight up to here. I've not saved recently. Well, I say recently. As recent as I feel is recently. Okay, so once you're around the corner, hold jump immediately. So you jump off and grab this. So this is fine. I can have a save on this safe block here. Okay, and then we're over the first air jet that we used. I don't know what to call these really. I might just refer to them as an air jet. We can use that to lift us over, all the way over to that slope. So we're going to hit the bottom of the slope to then jump off to that flat section. So you can even try and veer right to grab the edge of the slope and then flip off backwards. That's worked for me. I tend to favour jumping forward though. Don't ask me why. Because it's kind of a bit more precarious. Okay, straight on up to these monkey bars. So once you're at the end, you can go ahead, let go and grab this. Shimmy all the way around. Drop on down. Okay, over to here. So So just here it's fine to do a standing jump or a running jump. Just be aware that she is gonna hit her head on the ceiling. Okay, and then to here, and we have reached the lever that's gonna open the door. Okay, so now we gotta get down. Yeah, so the best way I find to get down is to hit the slope. You can just hit the slope backwards to, you know, safely drop straight down to the floor, but you see on the ground there's a very slightly raised tile. That can still minimize your damage. And there is going to be a very long drop in this level that's forced. So I will try and conserve as much health as I can. I'm doing very well on health. But I still want to conserve as much as I can. So just run straight off. Jump at the end so that you grab this and then you can just drop straight on down. So I did not take very much damage at all. And then we can leave. Okay, so being careful of the hole just here, because it's not going to aid your fall, if you see what I mean. It helps you up, but it does not assist you down. You'll take some damage if you fall. Okay, so here we can grab Lara's glasses. And we can use them. And now she's wearing them. So that's pretty cool, so it's not a secret. And we get respect from Mishka. Just something quite unique. So if you grab the edge for that fall, you'll not take any damage. Okay, now coming through to this way, this is the way we want to go to help us find the second stone disc. I highly recommend a save just here. We have some precarious jumps. Okay, so if you see, there are some spikes on a green platform, and then there's some little holes on kind of a brownish coloured platform. The brown one is delayed spike traps, so you can stand there for a moment, but don't stand there for too long. So when I jump, well not jump, but once I'm on here, these green spikes will disappear, but they're gone for good. So next, onto here, be careful, jumping over to here. Okay, and I've pulled a jump switch, and this is the very long drop I was talking about. So I've taken a lot of damage there, but pulling the jump switch removed the spikes here, and also here, to allow me to slide straight down to the bottom. So we can now come up to here, straight on down. Okay, being careful in this room, what we want to do, just drop from here, hit the slope, and we can see there is a spike trap just there, so the safe way to get over that is just to grab the ceiling here and make your way along. Okay, so once you're on the further tile, you are safe. Drop down. I recommend you just kind of roll down, because you can very easily just go ahead and fly straight down to the bottom and take damage. If not, die. It's happened to me a few times. Okay, so on this level, we can jump straight over to here, and then we need to time our next jump with the spikes. That felt very close. Okay, so now we're heading down into the different layers of ice. Okay, careful just here, because you can do a fake grab, but there's a spike trap straight down below, so you can do a fake grab, or you can hang from the ledge just to the right of Lara, because there's a block there. You can let go and grab the block, and then climb up onto the block. And there we go, and then you'd easily avoid those spikes. So this is the inlaid stone disc. It's not one of the 2 discs that we're looking for. Okay, so now to safely get back up, climb up onto the block. And it is a sloped block, so you might struggle to jump, so I just recommend doing a running jump, because the ceiling's a bit low just there. So now we have the inlaid stone disc, we are returning all the way back. So here, you can very safely just drop straight down to the bottom without taking any damage. And then you can avoid the spike trap. Oh, there's a slope just here, so you'll want to be on the left side. Okay, and then just hit this slope to grab the edge of this. Okay, and remember the green tiles are safe, but the brownish ones have a delay, so quickly get off of that one. Alrighty, so now we can just drop straight on down and use the inlaid stone disc. So as I mentioned, that's opened this door, so this has given access to this lever. And it's shown us that's raised a platform just there. Now, why? So I did not point out what we're actually doing in this room. I can push this block over to the platform. I'll do that because you can't really see on the screen just there when I looked around. I'll show you in just a moment what we're doing. So in the little cubby in the wall, there is a high up lever. We want to be able to stand on the block to pull that lever. So we're going to drop the block down to the lower floor. My game's frozen. Okay, there we go. We're all good. Goodness me, do not freeze, please. Okay, so I pulled the lever again to drop the platform. And that has opened up that next gateway, so let's head on over. Okay, here we go. We can now head on into here. So we're actually looking for 2 items to be used to then find the next inlaid stone disc. So climbing up to here, we can grab this Medpack, as well as drop down and grab a hidden jump switch. So that's opened up a secret that's up in the roof. Okay, here we go. Awesome stuff, so drop back on down. Once we're done in here, we can just head straight to here. Okay, so here is item number 1. So this is a bell, but it's surrounded by spikes. We need to remove the spike trap. There's a passage to the left, I'll leave that just for now, and to the right there is a lever that opens one of these doors. So there's more to do there, so I will do that all together. So firstly, in this room, I'm going to head up this ladder, and then once I'm at the top, that will let me hop across to the opposite side. Okay, so we can go to the right for the main stuff. I think I'll do that first. Or to the left is a secret. So firstly, I'll come this way. So I will trigger a bunch of bats. Wish me luck, my health is actually pretty good. I don't think one of them got me. We're all good. Okay. Good job, guys. Good teamwork. Okay, so careful here. You want to hop straight on down. Whoops. I'm fine. And then come into here. So be careful, because along this corridor there is a swinging pendulum wooden block thing just here. So we can stick to this wall and it won't touch us. Just try not to stay in its path. I don't think it can get you when you're against the wall and it swings near you, but I don't know for sure. So in this room, yep, just taking a look around for no reason. Just hop this gap, and once you pull this lever, you want to squawkle real quick, because you're being pursued by a boulder. Whoops. Well, at least I didn't fall into the gap. I was kind of overcompensating so that I didn't. Okay. So up here, what that lever did was open up this gate. So also it did trigger that boulder as well. So we have the second item, so we don't have the first one yet, but we've seen it. So this is to be combined with the little bell. So next we need to go ahead and try and grab the bell. Okay, so to get back up, just hop onto the block, then to here. So next I'm going to grab the secret that I didn't get. So there is another pendulum that can really knock the wind out of you. So jumping is one way to quickly get by that. And then hop up to the ceiling. And here are our items. Ooh, okay. Now hop back over. Just be careful, look for the tile line on the ground. And there we go. So now I'm just going to drop straight down back to this main room that we're focusing in. So now I'm going to head to the left. So there's two doors here, they both lead the same way. Best have a save. I think it's been a while. So ahead of me there's a very cool design just here. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna head to this right hand path just for a secret. So it's a pretty simple secret. Just sitting right here. And then straight to the other side. So be careful, just go to the left. Because below is a spike trap that you'll need to use these monkey bars to get across. Awesome stuff. So once you're at the end, just drop on down. And then this is very simple. Just straight down the middle between the two flames. Pull this lever. Nice. So that's opened up a quick way out. Turned off the flames for our safety. And it's opened up a trapdoor down in the middle right here. So inside here we can climb into this crawl space. Okay, so try and jump from these higher sections, but if you're gonna miss, try and hit the slope just to ease your fall, I suppose. It doesn't matter. But on this side you have another, I don't remember what I called them the first time. Wedge? Okay, so that's inside the room I said I was ignoring for the time being. We've opened up a doorway in there, so now we can focus on this room once we leave the section that we're in. Okay, so we can head back and go straight there now. Awesome stuff. So, pull the lever, and in we come. So I could have done this previously, except I would have been kind of stuck. So you could have come in and just grabbed the what's that sitting there? You know. The item. But yeah, that's all you could have done. So I'll get that on my my way around. So this is a timed lever with a very tight timer. So once you're ready, I recommend just a roll on the spot, not a roll in the air. Let go of the sprint for the tight corners, because this is a snug timer, but it seems as though you do have an extra couple of seconds to get into this room. So that can be tough on a first try. And there we go, that spike trap has been deactivated. And this door has opened. so we can leave. And now, you know, that's in my pathway, so I'll pick that up now. And we can grab the bell. I did not point out where we can use these, but I'm going to return back out of this section. So just out to here. This is where we're going to use them. So this box on the floor, this kind of gives us an idea of what angle we need to stand at. We're going to combine these items and use them here. So I did not show this. This wall of ice has shattered, so it was just a white wall that kind of didn't look very conspicuous at all. It just blended in. So yeah, that was kind of like a whoa moment if I'd actually shown you that before just going ahead and making it crumble away, allowing us to pick up the second stone disc. So now we're going to make our way all the way back. So again, being careful with your jumps here. You do not want to have to go all the way around. There we go. If you did not kill the snake here, don't forget that's going to be there in the grass. Alrighty, and here we are. We can use the 2 stone discs. So come on through. We have received a notepad update, and if we just wait here for the bridge to form, there we go. So if you don't wait, you'll actually just plummet down to your death. I found the Pearl of Kojada, the greatest gem on this land. End of the adventure. Nice. So we have done it. So now let's cross the bridge and claim our reward. And there we go, there's our statistics. So I did play this one blind. This is on my YouTube channel. This was the one of the annual blind playthroughs that I do. So I hope you've also enjoyed the walkthrough version, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, guys and girls.